Armed Services Committee. John McCain of Arizona. Senator McCain, welcome back to Meet the Press.
Thanks, Chuck. Thanks for having me back.
I want to start with North Korea. President Trump just tweeted this this morning. Why would I call China a currency manipulator when they are working with us on the North Korean problem? We will see what happens. Why does China's currency policy have anything to do with North Korea? Should it have anything to do with North Korea?
It may be part of the overall relationship, but China is the key. China is the key. They can stop this if they want to because of their control over the North Korean economy. And by the way, I would point out, and I know this will come up later on, but there are artillery on the border between North and South Korea that can reach Seoul. And we can't take them all out before. I mean, this is a very serious, this may be the first test of this presidency, but China can shut them down, and we should be, whether they're currency manipulators or not, we should expect them to act to prevent what could be a cataclysmic event. And the North Koreans keep making progress. They had a failure yesterday. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because of... Do
you buy the sabotage thing? Do you think our program's pretty good enough to do things like that?
I don't think so, but I wouldn't rule it out. But at the same time, they have made steady progress, while we have made agreement after agreement after agreement. Chuck, how many times on this show they said, oh, we have now a comprehensive agreement with North Korea? And so I'm not blaming Trump for this. I'm blaming Republican and Democrat presidents over the last 20 years while they've continued to make progress.
Is the carrot and stick approach with China worth doing? Is using our trade practices or these conversations about currency worth having these debates in order to influence them on North Korea?
To prevent North Korea from having a missile with a nuclear weapon that could strike the United States, and we would have to rely on our ability to intercept it, and by the way, I'm told that we do have that ability, is still awfully risky business. So this is really very serious. This guy in North Korea is not rational. His father and his grandfather were much more rational than he is.
When you're dealing with an irrational actor, American presidents will always say with North Korea the military option is on the table. But when you're dealing with an irrational actor, as you just described, does that make the military option actually something you don't want to deal with because you don't know how he's going to respond?
I think you never want to do that, again, because of this proximity of North Korean artillery to Seoul, a city of how many million people. So, but at the same time, to risk a situation where they have that ability and we rely on our ability to intercept, this could be the first test, real test, of the Trump presidency. And by the way, I believe that he'll get very good advice from Mattis and from McMaster.
Let me move on, bigger picture here on what we've learned about President Trump and his foreign policy. In your newspaper, the Arizona Republic, Robert